All right, so the video you're about to watch, we built this skateboard inside of this machine. Many hours of Charles's, don't fuck it up, hard work were put into this bad boy. And we've been posting it kind of on TikTok and stuff, and a lot of people really want one, but we can't really sell it because it took like 24 hours to make in this machine, and the block of aluminum costs like $500. The only way we can really reasonably give it away or sell it or get it to anyone is to give it away. So we're gonna have a t-shirt linked in the description of this video if you wanna buy it. Each t-shirt you buy, you'll be entered to win this bad boy. Yeah, one t-shirt, I mean the t-shirt's really cool. We'll have the graphic up and you guys can check it out.
Stick it outside.
Yeah. And this is gonna become something we do more often because I live in Idaho now. We wanna start building some crazy cool shit in the CNC machines. So if you'd like to see something else, maybe something similar to this, or something extremely different from this, you can drop a comment down below, and whoever gets the top comment within reason, we'll try to build it. Yep. And then we'll probably just give that thing away too and just keep doing that. So the reason we took so long to post this video, we actually filmed it like a month ago, but the reason we took so long is because we sent it to King of Bling and he polished it and sent it back to us. So super big shout out to him. I'll leave his link to his Instagram and TikTok in the description. If you want this, then check out the other link in the description and buy a t-shirt. Otherwise, enjoy the process on building this bad boy.
Watch me lose my mind.
Charles had this crazy idea where we turn this into this with that. The idea is to basically replicate a skateboard with billet aluminum.
100 pounds.
Yeah, this is some heavy shit right here. But it's gonna be sick. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but we're gonna document the whole process, and then we're gonna skateboard after with it. What is this bad boy?
It's a Haas VF2 YT. It's a pretty common machine. A lot of people have the VF series. The one extra block that we got is actually too big for the table, so we have to shorten it first. So we got it slid over a little bit, and we're gonna cut this end off first, and then we're gonna center this bad boy up. We're gonna cut the first side for a billet skateboard.
Got all the concave and everything.
Yeah, and it should be the exact width. So it should be like 7.5 or 7.125, which is like a skinnier deck, but still within like skateboard specs. So this is our chunk material. We're gonna get rid of this little chunk. So we're gonna grab our thumb drive.
What are some other things you make out of this machine?
So we do a bunch of stuff now. We build like our own flanges for our own manifolds and stuff like that, and we build all the fabrication that we use it for. We actually make super precision flanges, and we sell it to a bunch of manufacturers that build manifolds and stuff like that, as well as build our own manifolds. We're gonna have to figure out the shaving position. No, we haven't even. I've honestly never done anything like this.
Quite the aluminum situation here.
We should be at dimension, which should be 29.5, but we can measure it real quick. It's a very durable piece of material. It's a different tone every time.
Look at all this shit, dude. We've run into an unforeseen issue. There's so much of this shit that we're gonna have to start shoveling it out.
If this is how much came off of this,
yeah,
and we're taking away most of this block, it's a lot of material.
If we didn't remove it, it would fill this thing up entirely.
Nice.
If you would like to press the button now, it is ready.
It's doing it.
It's not cutting yet because it thinks the block is slightly bigger than it is, but
it's like, wow, this is really easy. This is much easier than last time.
It's so easy. And it's gonna be like, whoa! Perfect filming angles.
All right, so we're at a point where it's starting to take shape now, and we have to remove some of this shit.
Ready? One big scoop.
Oh my god, it's Christmas, dude.
All
It's actually really looking like a skateboard now. How exciting.
I'm giddy. So far, knock on wood,
It's working.
it hasn't fucked up yet. How not to use your $70,000 piece of equipment?
And how not to use $400 worth of aluminum.
No, 800.
It's really coming along now.
Yeah, right, you have a skateboard in its natural habitat. It's developing into a young skateboard adolescent. It's growing its wings.
You can really see the shape coming to fruition now. What do you think, Jake?
It's very cool.
What do you think, Jasmine?
It's probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, when the crocs get a hold of you with their arms and the claws and the bosom.
All right, the first step is finished.
2 hours and 25 minutes, 45 seconds.
Remaining?
No, that's the first part.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, that's got some girth to it. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna turn this sea of blue into tiny little lines. Basically, each one of these lines is the end mill going back and forth, and because we want this thing to be like super, 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 super pretty, we're doing like very tiny movements. And it's gonna give us a
Smooth to the touch.
Magnifique.
Skateboard.
This is totally excessive for any application. Don't do this at home.
Don't do this at home with your
You have one at
with
home,
your home
actually?
CNC
Wait,
machine.
hold on. Let's backtrack. Let's take it. If you have one at home, I guess do it.
Feel free. Yeah, we'll send you over the files.
Yeah, we have it here.
All right, so you can really see now how the machine is taking away the ridges and making it nice and smooth. It's a brand new day. Charles's beard is longer than ever.
It was longer than it was yesterday.
Charles slept in the shop last night.
I did. I slept right here because the machine was running, but it looks beautiful. They haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, pop that bitch open.
Okay.
So sick. The sides are so nice and rounded like a real skateboard. Very cool. Look, that's so crazy looking. You proud of your baby? You live and you learn.
You live and you make skateboards. Now it's really hard.
You're gonna go make a snow angel.
Yes, hit it. Jesus Christ.
It's so bright.
Okay, we've reached a point where we have to flip it over to continue.
Yep. So we have to do everything we can on this side because once I move this, it may never be in the exact same spot again. Now that this is all totally complete, we're gonna bust this loose and then we're gonna build mounts for it to sit on.
So how are you gonna put it right back into the same spot?
So I'm actually gonna use the mounts, the mount locations as my work offset for like where the computer's gonna start and stop. So it's actually going to be like, the computer's going to be thinking about its starting point being under the block and at a certain height. It's still very heavy.
It's lighter though, right? Wow. It's really cool. It's almost like the aluminum is like mimicking wood. Because the cuts in the...
It looks like the layers smashed together.
Yeah. It's like plies in a skateboard. Okay, Charles has been hard at work machining these and then hand filing them down to fit this little
Adapter block.
space for the trucks.
Yeah, this is just sitting in there.
That shit tight.
There's no screws in there.
We're gonna put screws in though, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So these are, is it gonna be longer, taller than this, or is this it?
That's it.
So the machine's gonna clamp onto these and the board's gonna be this way so that we can start working on the top of it. A man and his work.
Okay, so now we gotta put screws in it. And then we gotta figure out, no, actually, shit, we gotta, God, this is so complicated. We gotta put these back in, indicate these in, find out where these sit, then put the screws in, then put the board in, then program the machine based off that spot.
Okay.
Don't let this for 1 second seem not challenging, because this is really hard. We got the whole setup dialed in the computer for the next operation. And the way that we did this is, if I click off this real quick, as you can see in our CAD model, we have our box that we just made, right? And our origin for this setup is right inside. Oh God. Oh, it's so hard to get to. It's right in there. Somewhere in there, in that little corner. It should be like right up in there. Right up and up. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the machine up to face our reference points are gonna be off either side of these blocks, and then the top left corner. It should work. Should work. And then it should machine all of this stuff away. Then after we do all that, we'll well, after we do all that, I guess we're pretty much ready.
Put some grip tape on.
Well, no, then we gotta shape it like we did. That's gonna take forever. This is gonna rough it out, but this won't finish it. So, in order for this to work, we have to perfectly align this skateboard in here because it's just barely fits in the envelope of our work area. And the only way to align this back up on here, so we're gonna take this block off, we're gonna bolt it to the skateboard. But then
This is the exact spot that this has to be.
has to be.
So, and we can't put the skateboard on right now.
So we have to take this back out and be able to put it right back where it's at. So we stuck this clamp on here so that that'll act as our guide when we're setting it up in order to slide it and then touch off. And
So as we're sliding, as soon as it hits this clamp, we'll know to stop. I mean, we won't be able to push it any further, so.
yeah. And then we'll take the clamp off, obviously, once we get everything fixtured down and good to go. But we're gonna get the rest of our measurements. I'm a little panicky right now. I don't know if we can tell. I had too much rib. Rib for my bungle.
Oh yeah. Look at that concave.
Look at that. We're fucking geniuses.
You're the genius, Charles.
Why, thank you. I feel like a genius. This is a big deal. Try and make a fucking belt skateboard. Come here. We need everybody's juju, making the positive vibes up in here. I can't be having you guys do dumb shit or have negative thoughts. Yes. Why do you look at me? You're negative as fuck. And so, I'm just mad stressed out that we wasted, didn't waste anything yet. But we're going to. I think we did it. If we didn't get it perfect, it's really, really, really fucking close. The overlap seam is like, it's like
Nothing.
That's so strange.
We're on our way to victory, boys. You can see it taking shape now. And this time we're using a bigger bit, so it should go a little faster when as it takes off the bigger chunks of aluminum.
This is by far the most complicated thing I've ever attempted to try to make.
And it's going smoothly.
It's going.
It's taking a long time.
It's taking a lot out of me, personally. That's why if we ever do this, they're gonna be sold for thousands of dollars. This is insane.
It's mentally taxing.
Yeah, you're not paying for the physical work. You're paying for my mental loss.
Charles just lost 5 years off his life. That's what you're paying for.
Show him his hair.
Yeah, you want one of these, you're gonna have to fucking.
That's how crazy he's going.
If you want one of these, you're gonna have to pay thousands of dollars. All right, we're really milling. So are you videoing?
Yeah.
For all those nerds out there, the milling nerds, this is a 1-inch depth of cut, 90,000 step over at 7,500 RPM, and it's an 8 thousandths per tooth per rev.
Nice.
It's fucking Chongston. It's honking Chongster, and as DJ would say.
All right, it's getting very, very close. It's already a skateboard. Thank you.
It goes, here you go.
Damn. All right, we just filmed the rest of it or the finishing cuts on Charles's phone. But here we are. Pull it out, dude. Uncranker.
You ready?
Yeah,
You know, once we take it out, we can't put it back.
it's fine. Pull it out. Let's throw some grip tape on this.
Can we do
bit.
this together? Put your hand on this.
Yeah.
We're gonna loosen this up together. This is it. Oh, did you feel it pop? It fucking moved.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. How's it feel? How heavy?
It's actually pretty heavy.
Oh yeah, it's heavy.
Blocks are on it.
It's much heavier than a skateboard.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I really thought it was gonna be thin.
Did it!
Some proud dad right here.
Take those out.
Yeah, pull them out.
I'm just basking in the fact that it exists. This is gonna hurt your feet.
Let me give it a hold. It's definitely gonna be hard to skate.
What do you think? What are your
I'm
impressions?
glad it's finally done. I'm sick of sitting here.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Hot minute. All right.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not even sponsored by him, but check out mine.
That should be the thumbnail right there.
Hey, if you mess this up, it's the most expensive grip tape job of your
Got
life.
2 of them, but still.
It's covering it completely because that's gonna get cut off anyways.
Cut it from the.
You can't stand it.
Oh.